No, you already sent the invite, but trying to figure this out. No, it's gonna have you play as AI. I don't know how to get for me to join. Yeah, to join you. Cause already. Hold on. Hold on. Don't touch nothing. Don't do nothing. Hold on. Yeah. You want a cold one? Yes. No. Oh, you already got a few cold ones? I got two. I'm talking about adult beverages. Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay. Crap. Sheesh. No kidding. Um. My favorite team is the Dallas Cowboys. You already know. but you can edit uniforms if you want to. But if y'all don't know, you just gotta hit ready. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hope y'all can hear me, but if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and share the channel to all your friends and family. And I'm sorry about the crackling that you guys hear. So I apologize on it. I'm sorry about the crackling that you guys hear. Okay.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Oh, come on.
return as he'll be stopped.
You dodged that first freaking guy that I tried to launch at you. No, it's not excuses. Excuses are like assholes. Everybody has one. Ooh.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Woo!
Into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Oh, yeah. You go to volume control. Okay, celebration is out to pitch is that sprint. You can go to game controls to see how to play. I've never take ball, hurdle, slide, tap, left tap, dive, spin, step on, truck, tailgate, juke, spin, turtle, okay, bum. Okay. I'm sorry I had to look at... Oh.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gray. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right.
Oh.
That's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. The Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Chiefs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
I don't.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
Oh my God! Don't accept it. I just literally unplugged.
What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Oh, are you freaking kidding me? That could have been freaking all the way downtown. He was wide open.
At the 39-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
That's why games like this are garbage.
Have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it.
Story mode is where it's at.
The rest of the ball game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he
triangles to catch the ball.
And become sharp again?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust.
Pass interference.
Try and get things settled down a little bit. Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams...
Yeah, you were right in front of me.
Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this is going to be a run. And I know as a safety, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
He'll buy some time right. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets
Well,
to
you don't know how to block it.
Talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
Or stop it.
Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
A first trip to the red zone for KC. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Mahomes to throw once more. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Rager catches it left side. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this one incomplete.
Almost an interception again.
Throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
If y'all haven't already, like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
But
I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd
oh, he got smacked the fuck down.
Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
53 is a must. 53, check 53.
You tried to stiff arm me, but yeah, you freaking laid on the ground. Because you see 2 of my players jump at you.
Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big
yeah.
hit. In this case, he
pass to yourself.
Absorbed it anyway.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. throw left side complete.
Flag.
And he is out of bounds, but not
Illegal
before it's
contact.
inside the 30.
I can actually hear you in game. Circle.
Mahomes now on first down. On the move to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the return will stop right around the 25. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, the gap man
He's not that fast.
And my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Guys, escape situation. Let's go. Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. First down, Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Hurts sets up to throw it. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 18. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interception.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 94 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him to do that?
What was that? Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. Got a man complete. This is Richard Rodgers.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
First and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
How do you sprint?
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll
I thought you knew how to play. You're asking me how to ask the questions. It's R2.
a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying
It's
on
R2.
schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Second down at 7. He'll drop to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
Missed that catch.
Down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37.
One of my old teammates told me the other day when he was watching the game, he said, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
On first down, it's Sanders. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to
yeah, I'm letting you get as much yards as you can before, you know, you can't get any more yards, and, you know, I send you back.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. They'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
Yeah, that one should have been picked too.
Played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. But he turned this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond
You don't think that
to me because we're used
Philly's
to
good for his interceptions.
less experience or less talent, but a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
But just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
Now I just got to stop you.
As they got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6th one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
Yeah, because you ran the ball.
Down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile.
If I would have had something else, he would have been fucked.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. It looks like a loss of...
I should have just waited like a couple more seconds and then I would have scored.
Second. Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover. They'll run with Sanders, and he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Where are you diving to?
Only a yard and it'll be 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the
You
first down, although
You trying to go back to where the quarterback was?
punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on 3rd. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Yeah, I'm inspecting my play.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Steps away. And now here is another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their 22-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
That one.
From the 34
That one looks good. Yeah.
They'll set up to throw. Throw complete there. Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works makes it past the 50.
I'll let you gain a little bit. You take every mile.
So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Sanders. 7 yards on the pickup there.
You look, I kept trying to dive with every single play.
And there was one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. They'll look to throw here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Do I smell interceptions?
That nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we
Go ahead and blitz, I dare you.
jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I could have got more yards, but I just threw it quick.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
I thought...
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Avante Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 36.
You know what's funny? Is that more than likely, I'm going to either score or it's going to stay like this for the rest of the game.
You do that and you're rolling towards the sideline, you've cut down your field in a big way significantly, and the guys who play in the 2nd and 3rd level, those linebackers and DBs, they know that, and they know they don't have nearly as much space to cover, and they're hoping you try and throw it back towards the middle.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60. Silver. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that went a little too high as it's
I fell.
and incomplete.
I fell.
Opportunities on offense.
I fell and it landed on my head.
Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. Hey, one set. Go.
They go play action with Hurts. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
You gotta choose. You gotta look for him. You gotta go to freaking.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
There's plenty. Let's go looking.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock.
Oh, yeah.
Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner.
Are you kidding me?
Turnovers because they were pretty
He was open. Why did he drop the freaking ball?
Overly harped on it, but I think they told him, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They've been trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Steps away to his left. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. They'll run on 1st down. Sanders credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
And for those of you who are watching my stream, don't tell Dragon what plays I do, and don't tell tell me any plays Dragon does.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
No, I'm saying we don't want nobody to cheat, you know what I mean?
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now back to throw. Caught on a slant. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith from 8 yards out. And the Eagles are back within a score.
340 subscribers.
Knowing that they're having to defend a short
So
field.
slowly.
Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you
Yeah, that was almost shit out.
That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these
Come on!
are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh. Not really. If you're losing by a whole touchdown.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Hurts throw here, take it in as he's able to find Goddard. And all the way inside the 15 before...
Is he going to score? I don't think so.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, and besides, I'd rather get something else.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
I'd rather get Harry Potter.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the draw, here's Sanders. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the that they just had against them.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They'll set up a throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. Near his goal line. Here's Mahomes rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. He's got a man complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mahomes on the bootleg. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
Patrick Mahomes with a tackle.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done.
Boost my stats up a bit.
Last time we had someone get 3 in a contest.
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It's caught by Sanders.
That lag.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Had a lag.
Catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time,
I'm not joking.
First down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah, for you, because you completely suck.
They'll run. It's Sanders. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown.
Yeah, but Philly ain't gonna win.
Sanders, 39 yards.
Philly sucks dick just like Steelers.
Just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. So a strong showing so far in this 3rd quarter, and now they're poised to move in front.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they were very slow to get into the flow of the game. And while puzzling, it does happen from time to time. But they're certainly in the flow now. Zero doubt about that.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
3 hours later for the kick.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because
I could have thrown it, but
finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a
no, it was 3rd.
Need a big pickup, and on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
On 1st down, Mahomes forced out to his left. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
So yeah, if y'all don't know.
Now it's Mahomes again. Buying time to his left. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes, being chased out left. And now here is another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here. This is a return just shy.
Yeah, good interception for a garbage-ass team.
Wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was.
I mean, I could just let you win and, you know, let the game just be over already.
Secondary and came up with the interception.
That's what I was thinking about doing. I would have let you freaking do it if I was Philly. I would have just not freaking scored nothing. I would have just let it all the time.
Have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out
No,
there and
not
put it on
really.
display.
None of these teams are like Dallas.
That play was doomed from the start. What a job defensively.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Dancing to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first.
No, it's not. I threw the ball.
They're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete.
Yeah, I did. No, I threw it a little yard.
2nd and 10.
I threw it over 2 yards.
They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be
Flag.
incomplete.
Holding.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Yeah, you fucking grabbed my arm.
There, because as soon as he got outside the pocket,
Yep.
he's gonna...
I can't freaking challenge, man. Bullshit. Resume.
take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Sliding out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And now here is another interception.
Come on, get me closer to the motherfucking touchdown.
At their own 32-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That swung out wide to Sanders. That catch good for only a couple.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off near his own 48, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
Flag.
And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party. Eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
What the fuck?
Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play.
That makes no freaking sense.
To let them stand.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes rolling to his left. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Out to his left. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. Now Mahomes. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
You gotta stop roughing the passer.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Dolphins aware as they run out of the gun. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
There we go. Yeah, but who's to say I didn't do it on purpose?
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he will slide down with a good gain. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. On the move to his left. And he takes a shot on the release.
No, throw out sack.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he'd stand in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Right there, 54.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day. Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Right there, 54. Right there.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This will be 3rd and 5. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play. 2nd and 16.
It's me and you. It's just me and you. Mike's 50.
Another run with Sanders. Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Throwing is Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit it as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Steps away to his left. And that play will go nowhere. Losing it back near midfield at the 49. So an unlucky number here. A loss of 13.
You didn't know which direction I was going to go.
2nd and long.
You were like, oh, let me just throw it back to the center of the field.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Steps away. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football as it gets this up to the 48-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
And this one is in.
But I caught it.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
But I just want to thank you for those who have subscribed and hit the like button.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Bird sets up to throw it. Finding some room in midfield. And finally brought down at the 38.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
No, Kansas City is gonna have like 20, and freaking Philly's gonna have like 14. We already know Philly's gonna choke.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. On first down, it's Sanders. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Second and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Melvin Ingram able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ron Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
No, you kick off. I won the toss.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
No, you pulled a Steeler move there. No. We don't have problems with our kicker. Thank you very much. We have problems with our freaking defense.
Here they have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going down.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
Wow, you could have made it, and you choked, just like Philly to choke.
A costly mistake here in OT.
You could have won it.
When you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
Brandon, I'd go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only second down, but I'd kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for third. Have the extra down just in case. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown and a game winner in OT. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match.
It ain't gonna happen like that.
Break your serve.
Why? Because one, I'm not gonna give a shit who wins, because both of the teams are freaking garbage.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew.
Nope, not really.
You've been watching the NFL right here on
No.
EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
It was, because the first, the second, and the third, they weren't 10 minutes. Yeah? Don't know. I don't care. Did you find it? In exhibition? Exhibition? Yeah. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2. Yeah, like how the first quarter, the second quarter, and the third quarter was. But only the fourth quarter was 10 minutes. Yep. I just want to hurry up, get it done and over with, so then I can freaking watch all my Harry Potter catch up. George Kittle looks like my twin. Yep, if you don't know, we got Kansas Pity along with fake Philly.
Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze.
I'm playing with Dragon.
I'm
doing OSA. Can you see by the dawn's early nights? I was proud what to do that night. Blah 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 blah. So much for a speed run.
Kicker Jake Elliott ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete.
That's interference.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get
I caught the ball, and then you freaking pulled my leg down, made me drop the ball.
Nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play down.
I know. I'm watching. That's what freaking happened.
He took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Dummy.
Rolling to his left.
That's bullshit.
Team and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for touchdown right here out of the gate.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay.
And just so you know, those of you who are watching my part of the stream, I'm not changing the play. I'm leaving it the same over and over again.
Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And he will lose yardage.
It changed.
Up to the 24. What a play there by Fletcher.
Not the one that
Cox
I
to
hit.
get in and knock him down behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now here's Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
That turns into a very well orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes out to his left. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
But for those of you who are new, the links to all my social media are in the description.
Mahomes forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender.
And
You know,
along
11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders. Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 9-yard touchdown run, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter.
Mahomes has freaking 28 yards so far.
On the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. We don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes being chased out left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
From the 28, it's second and 5. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. On the move to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Coming in hard there on
The first blitz I've ever seen you do.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A hole to dig out of here. Second and 17. Another try after the first down sack. And the pressure gets to him again. In there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. Back to throw here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Oh, now you turn on your fucking mic. You just keep it in your freaking game chat.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the
I don't ever fucking hear you. Unless I'm hearing you down the fucking hall.
To the races and into the end zone.
No, it switches from in-game audio to your headset audio.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
That's what I see on my screen.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
There was nobody open.
Back, Charles and I settled into the booth ready for
No, there wasn't.
number 3.
No.
All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six, and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Able to maneuver in for the sack. Well, we've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Alright, did. Long time ago.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter. Mr. Davis, your football...
I didn't get it straight enough.
At the highest level, you know head coaches inside and out. Please explain that.
Because when you gotta push X on the second time, you're supposed to get it to where like it's in the certain spot.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Yeah, I had two of my players on that edge.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Oh, you got D? Kill. Turn it on. Kill. Turn it on. Check 52.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And he's going to lose yardage here. His time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Rolling, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Not even trying.
Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Hey, that's good. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. They gonna need some therapy after this. Check the backer. Check the backer. Bravo 80. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. I got him. Showing up. Showing up. Hey, back, Bravo.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Big stop. Let's go.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it, because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Well, they're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Mahomes will throw. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius slammed the pin. And these guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead,
There you go.
and that's a touchdown as they broke our tie here in the final minute.
And I'm just gonna let you have it.
It's about overtime and ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now.
I never
For
was
the extra
trying
point,
in any of the
Jake Elliott.
games.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I don't care if I did or
The
not.
Chiefs offense about set to begin
I
this
could have
drive.
shut you out if I
They're
wanted
down
to,
here
but
in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity. They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And incomplete here. So that will leave them with 16 on the clock. Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 37. And the Eagles are going to hang on.
Look at that! Good for you! You wanna burn it? Cause guess what? I don't fucking care! Never did! Oh, I never wanted to play this!
Game here coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays,
Oh, now somebody says hi to me?
focus on, and that last play was one of
Fucking
them.
disgrace.
Last shot, had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
This is gonna be end of the live stream for me. Come on, let me skip this fucking bullshit.
Why?
So that'll do it.
Well-
For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on
I never wanted to play in the first place. Just like I don't want to watch the game.
As we say so long from Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, I can play the Eagles, but guess what? I'm just gonna let you win, because guess what? I don't care.
Nobody said that you care. There's many people out there that do care.
Good for them.